Hello everyone, my name is John Michael Bushman and welcome back to Dinosaur Weekly here on YuGiOh Master Duel. I missed playing this deck. It was only gone for a week and apart from technical issues that happened in the previous video, you guys should go and check it out. We're gonna be continuing on in spite of my aging equipment. Apologies if the video quality is lower than usual. Just like I said, it's a sign of aging equipment here. Let me hold on, fix that. There we go. The air conditioner, I forgot, is like jamming right into my face here. So we'll be rocking dinosaurs once again, and we'll see what the meta has in store for us tonight. So sit back, relax, and cue the Jurassic Park theme. Let's get into these duels. On the direct list, and I'm going first. Let's see what the duel gods have in store for us, and it's a bad. This is bad, all things considered. We don't have a decent starter, unfortunately. And Pancratops is more of a going second card. So, against my better judgment, well, we could start with Fusion Destiny, we could get Ash right away. So I think the better Ash bait here would be Fossil Dig. So let's see, and that pushes through unimpeded. That is interesting. Okay, we could just invest in the future and get and use like Scraptor here, but we already have Fusion Destiny in hand, so this is bad. This is really bad. This is one of those like really bad opening hands, so we'll just get Misk just to be safe. And then we'll use Fusion Destiny right freaking now, as if we don't have a choice, honestly. So we'll get those two. Yeah, this is typical Fusion Destiny and board. Oh my god. This is really bad. This is one of those bad dinosaur hands, unfortunately. And yeah, we'll just set Called by the Grave. We'll use that offensively here, and then we pass. Yeah, this is like the weakest board I've established in a long while. Let's just hope our opponent isn't too broken out of the gate. Let's see here. Okay, main one. What do you have for us, opponent? We are rocking nearly identical sleeves here. Okay, sure. Using the one of Foolish Barrel. I'm assuming this is Tier Lament, because that's like one of the very few decks that uses this, and it's a well, it is a 42 card deck. Alright, it's Tier Lament. Setting Sulik, so I'm assuming he's doing that so that he can get one of his Tier Laments into rotation here, since the trap card also acts as a starter. And because he's using a one of, that means he doesn't need to expend too many resources to do his thing here. So let's see what our opponent has. Okay, he's going straight into combat. Great. So he's going to use evenly matched here, I assume. That's like the only thing here, right? We will unfortunately have to save DPE here, and then we will banish the Called by the Grave. So let's see. I mean, you cannot negate this, unfortunately, opponent. Okay. DPE here. We'll destroy that, and we'll destroy the evenly matched, and there we go. And I will be forced to banish the Called by Grave. Thank you very much. Okay. So now DPE trigger, and I'm assuming okay, he doesn't have anything. I mean, granted, our turn like by very swiftly, so that means he bricked. Doesn't no, he did not brick. All right, cool. Tournament Scream can start his combo. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so he has Shiren, the map, and Scream. Okay, so he's getting Rhino Heart here, and I'm assuming he's gonna use Rhino Heart to start off his combos, question mark. Okay, going through Shiren first. Alright, so we'll just turn off priority here, and we'll let our opponent combo off, so we will see you at his end board. We're back, and they ended on a surprisingly tame board. They have an infinite spell trap negate in the Churia Exterior, and they have a special summon negate in Rukalos. So, although they do have two back row that I have to contend with, so we're gonna start by using Pancratops here. Thank god I didn't destroy him during my first turn. And we will... one of these is likely Tier Limit's Crime, which is also a possibility, but we're going to see here. Okay, yep. Using Sprite off, you have to start your combos all over again. Yep. So let's see what else our opponent is gonna do here. Alright, cool. Sprite Elf is activating her effect, summoning Merly. Merly will trigger her effect. I mean, my opponent did just mill like half their deck and then recycled like the 6 cards that they milled over mine. So that's something. But we're going to see what they do here. So they will like combo off again. Oh my god, I am so sick of this deck. Oh my god. Okay, yep, they, as if milling half their deck wasn't enough, they're gonna do some more, right? Heartbeat? Yeah, Heartbeat has been milled over. Okay, let's see what else my opponent's gonna do. Okay, cycling back. I'm guessing this is, Squid Heart. I mean, there's like no other target, unless like it's, Fusion. Okay, Kaleido Heart. Yep, okay, and then I'm assuming he will trigger his effect since he was special summoned. Okay, I'm not even. Oh, right. I'm not. The reason why I wasn't getting a chance is because I kept it at off. But yeah, here we go. Now would be a good time as any to trigger my Pancratops here if I'm allowed to do so. All right, cool. So Pancratops activates his effect, and we cannot target Rukalos because of fucking Egyptian God Slime. Yep, Cabbage Orvella cannot target. No, your opponent's monsters cannot target for attacks, and your opponent cannot target card effects. Any monsters you control except Bishopers and Gas Miracle will kill the back row, because why not? Okay. Oh my god. Excuse me. So that's that. Okay. So pack drops, so let's try that. Yes, it was the crime. Alright, cool. Then he recycles that, but at least he won't use it for this turn cycle, and then Lorino don't have a target. Alright, cool. Then we use DinoSaurers here. And then we will try to do our dinosaur combos in spite of everything that has happened. Okay, we'll only banish one so that we can get our double evolution pill. Unless this like Rucolos can trigger this somehow. Alright, I think yeah she can. Alright, so we just died. This is like the full tier limit board. They've only like done I think 2 negates throughout this entire game, so we'll just commit Sudoku and we'll move on to the next duel. Lost a Daro, but my opponent made me go first, so that's horrifying. And it's a 60 card deck of all things. Great. So oh, it's not 60 cards, it's 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. 48 cards in his deck, so chances of him having Ash Blossom in the opening hand is slightly unlikely. So we're gonna see here, right? That went through, so we're gonna use DinoSaurers here, and we will see if our dinosaur combos are going to be disrupted. So we use Misk. Okay. He pushes through, so our on-field dinosaur effects will go on unimpeded now. Okay. So we banish DinoSaurus, and then we'll summon Animador and Archosaur to the other side. Then we use his effect. Okay, so far so good. Then we destroy Baby Sarasaurus, and we'll get double evolution pill. There we go. Then Baby Sarasaurus. We'll get the other Baby Sarasaurus. So far, our opponent has not shown any interruptions, so I think we're Gucci to just go completely ham here. So I'll show off the combo just once for the video's sake, and especially if you're like just stumbling here for the first time. So we're just so that you guys can see like what dinosaurs can do. The lines I'm doing right now are like pretty basic. These are like typical dinosaur combos if you've played against this deck, and yeah, this is how the pilot does it, and you have information on what's in hand as well, so that's also something to keep in mind. Okay, so we go through our scrap line here, and then after that we go into our extra deck. Right, once our board is full, we go into our extra deck. So we go into Linkuriboh, boom. Okay, we unfortunately do not have enough material. Oh wait, no, we do. Then after Linkuriboh, we go into Scrap Wyvern. There we go. Okay, so the sad part about this is we didn't have scrap no, not scrap, Giant Rex in rotation, so we won't be able to make another level 4 here, unfortunately. So there's that, and then we destroy this. And then we activate Scrap Wyvern. We summon the last Scrap Door from the deck. There we go. Then we will pop. Oh wait, yeah, we can like still pop off somehow. Okay. Then maybe Sarsaurus will trigger. Then we go into Giant Rex. Yeah, so we won't be able to go into Baron de Fleur. We will be able to establish a pretty decent ass board here. So then we go into Verts McGurts. Okay. A typical dinosaur board here. Rather, bigger than usual dinosaur board. Then we do. Oh wait, no. Before we do that, we will go into Borderlord Savage Dragon. There we go. Then we set him up, I guess, here. Okay. The reason why I like Borderlord Savage over Baron de Fleur on certain occasions is because Baron de Fleur's negation is as I learned the hard way multiple times, her negation is only like once while she's face up. So if you use it once, you'll never be able to use it again, unfortunately. And if that's the case, then shit's out of luck. You won't be able to use her negate ever again. So at least Boral has 2 negates to his name before he's like practically just a 3k beat stick on field. Okay, because we have 2 level 4s, we can go into something greater in this case, and this is like only a meta call. We're going to go into Abyss Dweller because of how prevalent rudiments are, and given that his deck is a lot thicker than usual, we can afford to do so. And then we go into Verde Anaconda, we Fusion Destiny here. Okay, then we go through DPE, Mali, and then Destiny Hero. And then we set defense underneath Verde Anaconda. And there we go. This is the full dinosaur board. And we even have Ash Blossom as additional interaction. So yeah, that's the typical dinosaur combo. You may choose to not go into Borderlord Savage Dragon, especially if you can choose to go into Baron de Fleur instead of Borderlord here. But Baron de Fleur is just sometimes far more powerful in certain scenarios. So we're gonna do this because this is Predaplants. They are mainly a graveyard deck, so it's good to shut that down now. Okay, so that some of their lines are going to be cut off, and then let's see if their pendulum line is more than enough. Do we allow that? I don't think so, because they can potentially have something that will yeah, sent from to the graveyard, added to the deck face up. Yeah, I think we should stop this. I mean, they have 5 cards in hand and it could potentially be more extenders, but I think stopping this now rather than later would be very good on us, right? So that's negated. And let's see what else our opponent has for extensions. All right, hard making polymerization here. Okay, that's to be expected. Okay, what's he going to fuse into? I'm assuming the Rafflesia plant here, unless there's like I think there's a Predaplant extender that they have now. One of the newer Predaplants that gave this like the boost that it needed to at least be somewhat viable in the rogue level. But let's see here. Okay, he is going to the Rafflesia here, which is a decent attacker, all things considered. Okay, so let's see what else he's gonna do here. I mean, this is like in Duel Links, this Rafflesia is like won and has stolen games all by itself. Okay, but unfortunately we have to destroy it for the sake of our chances here. Okay, then we do that, and because of Abyss Dweller, I think this has a graveyard effect, if I remember correctly. Yeah, once per turn during the next standby phase. Great. Okay. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the crackback is going to be very, very painful. And because Verde Anaconda is still on the field, I can go into Active Skull Talker and finish my opponent off from there. So yeah, that's the average dinosaur experience. We move on to the next duel. Won the Dino, and I'm going first, so that's always Gucci. Let's see what our opponent has for us. Oh, this is a shitty opening hand. Oh my god. We can't survive the first couple of rounds of combat, question mark. But other than that, we are pretty goddamn screwed. Oh boy, no starters. Yeah, no decent starters to speak of. We can at least establish a okay, Maxi. That's completely fine. I don't intend on summoning anymore anyway. If on it, if you knew the contents of my hand, you're going to wish you used that Maxi on another turn. There you go. Draw one. There, pass. I can't attack on the first turn anyway, so yeah, sure. You sort of wasted your Maxi there. Let's see. Alright, Perlorino. Alright, this is Tier Lament, so we are probably dead. Because we don't have any interaction whatsoever. So this is going to be one of those just portions of the video where I just, you know, smash cut to the, well, I don't really smash cut. I have like a built-in transition that just moves on to the next duel. I am not going to make you guys suffer through this because that's my job. I am the one who's going to suffer through this, not you guys. So like I said, we're likely dead, so we'll just move on to the next duel if I even like, if my opponent doesn't screw up here, but I highly doubt they will. Going second, so let's see what our opponent has for us here and if we can interact with them at all. This is a good going first hand, but opening with Pancratops always feels good. They are rocking well then. I'm assuming they're discarding redundant pieces here. So, okay. This is... Oh wait. Oh, we have an out. I hope. Pancratops against the stun deck. Question mark. I'm assuming he has judgment. Okay, that's about what I expected. How many judgments could he potentially have set? We will find out soon enough. Well, we can't activate DinoSaurers, so we'll just use double evolution pill. We can't like special summon too hard anyway, so I guess this is fine. So we'll banish one of the Mallies. We can get that back later. I'm assuming Dark Bribe. You know, he will judgment even that. Great. So he just wasted like 2/3 of his life total just to stop whatever it is I'm doing. So he has both he opened both judgment, or rather two copies of his judgment in the opener. Great. That's fascinating. Okay. So I think we should just block this. Yeah, we'll just block the attack. Not like we can do too much about it. He is empty-handed, so any draw spell he could potentially have off the top will get him out of this. But if not, yeah, he'll just go into combat here. The thing that I'm fearing the most is his what's it called? Moon Mirror Shield, which will make him completely immune to combat. That is exactly what I'm looking for. We'll normal that, and we still can't activate Miscellaneousaurus. I don't know, so is less than the number of monster card types currently on the field. We can just choose to not take the damage, but I think investing in the future is fine. Okay, we still can't activate that. So unless we draw Infinite Permanence to negate Inspector Border here, we are in for a very, very long duel here. So yeah, stun. Okay, Moon Mirror Shield, yep, that's definitely the win con. We don't have an easy out to this. So this will be a very, very long duel. I'll just see you guys at the next interesting point. Or, you know, just the next duel if I don't draw the out. So I'll see you guys there. Going first in this duel, and after that duel against the stun player, I had to walk away from the PC for a bit. And this is a good going second hand, unfortunately, but I think we have something here. We can banish Giant Rex, but Ash Blossom will be the death of us here. So yeah, I'm going -3. Hopefully to get something going here. Whoop-de-doo. YOLO. Okay, that pushes through. Okay, that's amazing. So UCT is not enough, even with Ash Blossom. Or rather, even with the stuff we have here. So Giant Rex. Get on there, then infinite permanence. Go. I have a Book of Eclipse and a Dream. Let's see what you have, opponent. I only summoned 2 monsters. That's 2 draws for Maxi here. Oh my god. Let's see. Okay, Mythical Beast Garuda. So we have like pendulum shenanigans here. Okay, so this is something that UCT is going to be very, very good at. Yep, yeah. Pendulum magicians. That's always a thing. And the moment they try to pendulum summon is the point where we use Ultimate Conductor Tyranno. Because once they do that, he will have material on board that he cannot easily get rid of. Because if I remember Pendulum Magicians correctly, they rely on links, and although they do have 3 cards in hand, and they could go into Electromite now. Yeah, I think I'm forced to do this because I don't have any other options otherwise. Although Jackal King is a negate, a monster negate. Yep. So yeah, we'll just keep passing priority until like until my opponent somehow kills me here. Yeah, terraforming. Yeah, you will be banned. You will be banned like in a few hours from the time that I'm recording this shit. Yeah, and a bunch of other cards are going to be banned. Yeah. Today is June the 7th. When I'm recording this, and the ban list update happens like in a few hours from now. It's like 10 p.m. By the time you're seeing this duel, or it's 10 p.m. When I'm recording this. So yeah, we're gonna. Oh yeah, he will definitely try to kill me here. We'll see you guys in the next duel. One to die roll, and I'm going first. So let's see what our opponent has for us here. This is, I think, exactly 35, and we have a decent ass opening hand here. We have Ash Blossom Bait, although if this gets ashed, we are in big trouble. So I think we should actually start with Soul Eating Oviraptor here. This is better Ash Bait than Fossil Dig, because Fossil Dig gets far more. Let's see here. Yep, alright. That was really good Ash Bait. Cool. So now that they don't have Ash Blossom, we can go ham here, right? Although it sucks that we already have Giant Rex, so we will go through a different combo line. Well, it's only like slightly different. We will end only on UCT and probably Abyss Dweller, although having only Ash Blossom doesn't really indicate much. So yeah, we'll use DinoSaurers here. And then, yeah, banish 1 card. Go. Then we'll summon Archosaur. Then Archosaur triggers. Then destroy Giant Rex, since we can get him back later. There we go. Then we do this. We should just go in. I mean, as much as I want to go into Verdant Content now, I don't think we should. Okay. And then that's that. There we go. Oh, cannot do what I want to do in the first place because Linkoribo needs to be in the graveyard. So we won't be able to go into the line that I thought we would. After all, because I was imagining like there would be enough like level 4 material, but unfortunately that is not the case. So we're just going to UCT and DP pass here, which is sometimes more than enough, because we have infinite impermanence to those two. I just hope that this is enough to stop whatever this my opponent is gonna try to do here. And then let's battle. We'll see. Okay. Then we just go into DB here. There we go. Fusion Destiny. Then DB, Malicious, and Denier sent to the graveyard. We'll set DP in defense just in case they have Lightning Storm. And we set our lone copy of Infinite Impermanence, and we pass. Okay, let's just hope that this is more than enough. Stop whatever this my opponent's trying to do. Okay, it is more than enough because they're skipping straight into the battle phase and using evenly matched to end my hopes and dreams. I'd actually rather save Giant Rex here. because UCT was special summoned via double evolution build anyway, so I'd rather lose that. Or we can keep it. But I'm thinking about it. Ooh, this is interesting. We could use some UCT to sacrifice himself. Let's see if a Book of Eclipse is enough to stop my opponent's board. Okay. Using DPE's effect. Let's see what you got, opponent. I'm definitely leaving the more dangerous monster behind. Rather than a singular monster in the gate, because some people cannot fight through a Book of Eclipse, right? Okay, we're facing off against some speed droids, so there's that. Also, one thing I noticed recently, the monster in the Art of Small World is actually S-Force Justice, and that's cool. That's actually so cool. He's using the S-Force technology to basically do his policing work. But Teratorp into Takatomborg is like the typical speed droid stuff. Okay, yep. Takatomborg. We will wait until he special summons Takatomborg, so that we can go into this. All right. Because he will very likely link off these two for more plays, and I do not want that to happen. So at least deep. Okay, good. That was more than enough to stop him. All right. Now we can pop off, sort of. Okay. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that was dangerous. I shouldn't have done that. So we'll summon DB here. And then we'll use another double evolution pill to do our thing. We just set to auto, so it won't be too annoying. Okay, and yeah, I think we should just wait. Have we done our scrap line yet? We have not done our scrap line. That means we can go into access code talker here, right? So we'll use scrap door. We'll destroy itself. Okay. Then scrap door activates its effect. Then we'll get scrap chimera. And then scrap chimera summons itself. There we go. Then we'll target scrap door. And then malicious is not anywhere near the banish pile just yet. Okay. So banish one malicious to summon the other. There we go. And then we will use Scrap Wyvern right away. Yeah, this is an extremely convoluted line to just go into access code doctor, but it's what works. Okay, then Scrap Wyvern will summon Scrap Chimera here. There we go. Then use that to destroy this, and then we just deck thin a bit here. We'll summon the other scrap door straight from the deck. Then we will destroy a card my opponent controls and make them question their life choices. Then we go into yes, retreat those two materials. Then we use these two. We'll set Unicorn here using the lovely alternate art. We will not activate its effect because we will just link it away. Okay, access code. Go. And then we even have like enough material for UCT here. Okay. Then we use access code's effect. We'll use Unicorn as material. And there we go. This is more than lethal. Double evolution pill. The last one in hand. And we'll use these two. Okay, yep. Didn't even give me the satisfaction. DinoSaurers, baby. When they work really well. We even want the next duel. I lost a there, but my opponent made me go first, so that's always horrifying. Okay, we can go into the Scraptor combo line. That combo line where Scraptor just basically solves everything. So we start with Lost World, but if we get Ash Blossomed at any point, we just YOLO this with Maxi. Which is always a thing. Okay, that happens. We Fossil Dig. Do you have something for me, opponent? It's on. Okay, that's I did not expect that. Scrap door? Question mark. Okay. You cannot target my dinosaurs now, and you're gonna. Okay, he's still not doing anything, but very clearly my opponent does have interaction. So that's all. There's a possibility here of something happening along the way. Let's see. My opponent's thinking about it. I'm just thinking about it. Okay, he's going to Maxi now. Cool. I will happily take the Maxi challenge here. Let's see what you got, opponent. I mean, if you are a deck that would rather have their stuff in the deck rather than in their hand, I will happily make you draw half your deck, which is something that I do with like incredible frequency here on this channel. So yeah, go draw your cards, opponent. I will happily take the Maxi challenge, and we will go through the unless my opponent draws into like hit negation here, but infinite permanence is turned off, so his only interaction now is Ash Blossom. So yeah, I will see you guys at my end board. Okay, we're back, and I've made my opponent draw like a third of their deck, so let's see you crawl out of this one. So we go to the end phase and then draw phase. They draw their like what 24th card. They draw the 24th card, and we will use Maxi here during their draw phase before. Right. Do you have Called by the Grave? You've drawn like a third of your deck. What do you have? All right, Ash Blossom. Cool. Unfortunately, I'm gonna waste my Borderlord Savage Dragon on that one. If you're gonna do that there, you have bigger problems to worry about. Oh my god. You've drawn like most of your deck at this point. All right, Forbidden Droplet. All right, cool. So we are ultra punished here, right? One, so we can reply. Okay, he's only getting one. That is interesting. So he's going to counter. He's going to likely counter Bottled Savage Dragon here. All right. That means we still have a chance. Okay, opponent, you chose to have this fight at this stage. I respect that. Alright, very good. Who are you choosing to negate? I'm assuming it's just Bornald Savage Dragon. Alright, cool. So that's off. He's negated. Alright. Then Maxi is also negated. Okay, let's see what else he has here. Alright, draw phase. Stand by. Do you have anything for me, opponent? Alright, cool. So that was a very eventful draw phase. That's cool. So let's see what else my opponent has here. I still have two. Okay, I used to have 2 points of interaction, but if he's just gonna Lava Golem it away, now we can just turn off interactions and let's see if our opponent kills us here. We will be right back with my opponent's end board, whatever it may be. Okay, we're back, and my opponent is playing Tri-Brigade Zoo. So, or the Zoo Brigade, as people would more affectionately call it. But I'm not dead. Unfortunately, I'm not dead. Because I can still summon Pancratops here. I'll only take like 1,000 damage off of this Lava Golem, although I did make them draw like a third of their deck, and then they like milled a couple others, so who knows what kind of chances I have. But I do have a chance. It's very small, but it's better than nothing here. Alright, so I'm assuming he has something that will trigger Shuraig, so that he can banish my hopes and dreams into oblivion, or he can just use Rugal here. Let's see what we have here. We can go into Denier, and then we just go into our own access code line before we go into any of our dinosaur stuff first. Alright, cool. I think we can do that. Or rather, we should do that before we go into anything else here. So that we can bait out whatever interaction my opponent could potentially have. Okay. There we go. Malicious is on the field. Do we have any other link to this? I think we do. Yeah, just IP Masquerena left. Okay. So we're gonna try and bait that whatever interaction this is very hard here. All right. Let's see what our opponent could potentially have. We do have Fossil Dig, just in case this isn't Ash Blossom, but it's very highly likely that it is. So we will find out soon enough. Okay, opponent's thinking about it really, really hard. Because I think he's reading that. Why would I do such a thing when he very clearly has the better board state here. Although he does have the dinosaur egg that I can potentially use. Should I get into a map, but otherwise it's just like fodder. Okay, so now we're going to denier. There we go. Summon denier here, and do you have something for this opponent? Okay, he doesn't. He's saving his interaction for much later. Okay, then we'll use deniers once per duel effect of recycling something from the banished pile. Yeah, I think we should just get Mally, since we don't have a way to get DP back. Okay, then we go into Unicorn here. We will not use its spin effect because we are baiting interaction as hard as possible here. Okay, then we use Unicorn. Okay, we will not use the effect. Let's see what else. My opponent is like being very patient here, and I applaud him for it because he knows for a fact that I could potentially screw up, and he has like four unknown back row here. Oh boy. Okay, malicious. Here we go. It's like my final copy, and then we go into access code. Let's see what you got here, opponent. I'm assuming he's going to act here, and then that's when we move with it. That's the time that we move with our dinosaur stuff. Okay, targeting unicorn. Okay, he's also allowing that. Okay, I did not expect to get this far. All of this stuff in our graveyard anyway are like mostly dark, so you can banish any of the darks here. Yeah, I think we should get rid of Shuraig first, allow them to search, which is always a thing. They could also have like a Zodiac combo, which is also a possibility, but given that this is Tribe and this is Zoo Brigade, I highly doubt they do. Okay, then we just kill Shuraig here. We banish the Scrap Wyvern. Okay, and then we'll do that. Okay, still nothing from our opponent. That is fascinating. Okay, yep, for each monster type we control, so there's only one, so there's that. Fossil Dig. What do you have something for this opponent? Okay, nothing as well. We're just going to Soul Eating Oviraptor here. Do you have something for this? Okay, nothing. Alright. Summon the Oviraptor. We use its effect. Let's see, do you have something for this? Alright, nothing as well. Then we get the other UCT. Yes, I would like to add it to hand. Okay, do you have something for this opponent? Nothing as well. Do we use the revival effect is the question. I don't think we do. Yeah, I don't think we do. We just try to kill our opponent here. We banish that, and we banish the other UCT since that one wasn't summoned properly. It was summoned off of the double evolution pill. Okay, that's that, and then we summon Giant Rex. Do you have something for this opponent? You've been holding on to those 4 back row very patiently. Okay, then that happens, and now I think this will force something out of my opponent the moment we summon Evolves Arlagia. This will make them think because it will stop at least one of their back row here. Okay. Go, that's a Logia on the board now, and any back row you could potentially have has been turned off. Alright. So we use UCT's effect here. We attack into the token for 1,000. We use UCT's effect for 1,000 points of burn. Let's see what you got. Alright. And we attack for 5k. What do you have, opponent? You've been sitting on all of those for the longest time. Alright, he's going to go into a Shuraig again so that he can mitigate the amount of damage he can potentially do. Oop, I almost forgot. Okay, I think he stopped. Okay, I think he knew. Alright, he saw that one coming. Oh, it's because he ran out of time. I won in time. Well, that was that was anticlimactic. Okay, so we're gonna call it here, and yeah, the deck still performs pretty much how I expected to. What can I say? Dinosaurs are eternal. Until we get the new support, like way into the future, you won't see too many changes out of this deck unless like I cut some of the other stuff just so that I can make the deck a lot smaller. But this 45 card build has been working wonders for me. It does have a fail rate, but it's something that I've grown to live with over the years. And then I'm definitely worried about bestials coming into the future, or rather, very soon. Here on Master Duel, but I'm more afraid of Kashtira than anything else. But we'll get there when we get there. But otherwise, we're gonna call it here. And if you like what you saw, hit like, comment, subscribe, and share this among your friends. And until next time, toodles.